Aloha, I'm Saratina, and today is. Everett, do you have any idea what today is? Thank you. Thursday? Wednesday. Okay, thanks, Ev. So, today is Wednesday, February 16th, and I'm coming to you from Ehrenberg in the desert. We had a really windy day yesterday. Kind of gets really hectic around here because it just blows dust everywhere. I mean, just everything gets dirty. And that's why I'm in a space of surrendering because you can't fight it. It is what it is. So, I've already picked cards, but I really would like to read them today. So, um, this is from Louise Hay Wisdom Deck. And this says, I am aware that I am pure consciousness. I am not lonely or lost or abandoned. I am one with all of life. I am pure spirit. And this one, every time I meditate or do a visualization for healing, I am connecting with like-minded people all over the planet. I help create a world where it is safe to love each other. So I haven't been on social media for the last couple of days. I listened to Cyndi Lauper's love songs on Monday for Valentine's Day and crafted all day and left the phone off and crafted. And in between, oh yeah, I took a nutrition master class and something else. And other than that, the phone's been off for like days. And then last night, totally didn't have it on. And yeah, people need to take a break from their phones and turn this off and get their phones out of their face and do other things. And oh my gosh, it's a little too hot for just the hair down. So it's might be 75 today. I don't know. I don't know where we're at weather-wise, but like I said, it was really windy yesterday and very difficult because it just blows and blows and blows, and then there's like wind in everything. Well, dirt. We just have dirt everywhere. So, this is, an owie in the book. The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beattie. And I've had this book for so many years, and like to refer to it is she's also the author of Codependent No More and Beyond Codependency. And this basically is every day of the year and a word and some paragraphs and a positive affirmation at the bottom. And I have been using this book for a really long time, and then years ago I was having Everett write out of it as well. So I just think some days, it's just everything's like a buffet. If it resonates with you, and you want it on your plate, borrow it, use it, eat it, whatever, share it. But you don't have to. And, everything really is like a buffet. I really prefer vegetarian buffets because they don't have to question what's in it. But yeah, if something I say resonates with you, yay! So yesterday was control, February 15th, and that was good. And today's word is detachment. So, oh look, sweaty. Detachment, February 16th. The concept of letting go can be confusing to many of us. When are we doing too much or trying too hard to control people and outcomes? When are we doing too little? When is what we're doing an appropriate part of taking care of ourselves? What is our responsibility and what isn't? These issues can challenge us whether we've been in recovery 10 days or 10 years. Sometimes we may let go so much that we neglect responsibility to ourselves or others. Other times, we may cross the line from taking care of ourselves to controlling others and outcomes. There is no rule book, but we don't have to make ourselves crazy. We don't have to be so afraid. We don't have to do recovery perfectly. If it feels like we need to do a particular action, we can do it. If no action feels timely or inspired, don't act on it. Having and setting healthy limits, healthy boundaries, isn't a tidy process. We can give ourselves permission to experiment, to make mistakes, to learn, to grow. We can talk to people, ask questions, and question ourselves. If there's something we need to do or learn, it will become apparent. Lessons don't go away. If we're not taking care of ourselves enough, we'll see that. If we are being too controlling, we'll grow to understand that too. Things will work out. The way will become clear. Today I will take actions that appear appropriate. I will let go of the rest. I will strive for the balance between self-responsibility, responsibility to others, and letting go. So it does have a lot to do with addiction and recovery, but so many people are addicted to something, whether it's sugar or sex or alcohol or anything. Addictions, an addiction. What are you addicted to? What are you trying to get over? So this just is cool because we read these things and maybe someone can learn from it. I don't know. I share because I think it's good and we can learn and grow. So then I'm going to read from Earth Magic Stephen Farmer because I chose this card this morning, and it's Island Solitude. The solitary tree on this island, surrounded by the glassy sea, can evoke different feelings depending on one's perception and beliefs. The tree, which is in full blossom, stands out amid the relative starkness and is illuminated by a beam of light emerging from the otherwise dark sky. It's an elegant reminder of how, even in what might appear to be relatively barren circumstances, there is still beauty and growth. Although an island like this can be a metaphor for isolation and desolation, the thriving tree proves that even in the harshest of environments, there is life. We can see the tree's spider-like roots spreading out along the rocks, seeking nourishment from the moist soil. The sense of peace and solitude depicted in this image provides nourishment for the soul. You need to take some time for solitude, preferably in silence. Spend the morning, afternoon, or even the entire day by yourself, completely unplanned and unstructured. The bombardment of your senses by the noise and intensity of society leaves you on alert far more than is necessary. The vibration of millions of people's worry and fear throughout the world can impinge on you and greatly affect you if you do not honor your need to pull back from time to time. When you have passed through any self-constructed barriers to enjoying the quiet peace of solitude, it will serve you best if you simply observe the thoughts and emotions that pass through you, especially those that cause shortness of breath or a quickening heartbeat. Remember that isolation is experienced not by choice, but out of fear. When you decide to spend time with yourself in solitude, however, you are choosing to once again find and connect with who you really are. So once again, this morning I chose Island, Solitude. It's just a really good reminder that being by yourself and taking a break from social media is really okay. day, and we need to turn off, and we need to connect with nature, and we need to not let all that bullshit that's going on social media and fake book and all of these things. I mean, seriously, like, if you get into it, people are like comparing their lives to other people because someone's posting, their vacation or their pretty pictures, but nobody wants to post the crappy days and be like, life has its ups and downs, remember? So life goes up and down and up and down and up and down, because remember, when you're flatline, you're dead. So it's not always up. We don't always have good days. We're not always like all happy and smiley and yay. We're having a good day. Sometimes the wind blows and you get dirt in your teeth, or just kind of, what's happening there? I don't know. A phone call's coming in. I guess we can, sorry. So, sometimes I argue with my kid, and then we make up, and then we talk about things. Most recently, we had neighbors down at the Karma Tree, and their dogs were constantly getting in dog fights, and this energy, bothered me. I'd be down here like, ah. So we don't have good days, We have emotions, and there is more emotions than just happy. There's happy, there's sad, there's angry, there's frustrated. And I am a double Cancer with an Aries moon, and a trait of Cancer is moody. Moody. Do you want to look up moody? Did you remember those rings from like the 70s? It's a mood ring. So, different colors, different moods. We can be in different moods. Different colors represent different moods. Red being anger, blue, or purple being enlightened. So we have different moods and we have different phases, and we just don't always have to be happy. But if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and your face does really show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Clapping is something really good to do with your body to get you into a good mood, because it's really simple to get your pads tapping and happy, 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 happy. OMG. Today is the full moon, which means I'm going to go back to Crafternoon and do a full moon meditation tonight and play my drum, and who knows what's going to happen out here. I am just really thankful, though. I do have to say that the neighbors moving away has been fabulous because, bless them wherever they go. We met them, we chatted, we sat on their couches. They had a really cool fire and a really nice outside sitting area, and that was really cool. But the dogs barked and got in lots of fights. So they did mention they were moving on, and they've left, and we have a couch. We got a couch here at our place. Jim and Hawk Fuzz helped us. It was me and Evan them. And we go down there. This was not from their account. This was something that other people left their garbage behind. But we ended up with a couch. So we've got a couch. It's in the living room. My child and I have been sitting on the couch every single night under the moon. And we're playing pool together on his phone. And it's actually quite fun. Every single night has been amazingly quiet. It really has. I mean, if you're a person who likes quiet and you're a person that has a hard time with loudness, when things are going on all around you, it's a bit difficult. It's a bit difficult. And so, things around us. So the last couple of nights have been really, really quiet and really amazing. Moon above us, sleeping on the couch while we're trying to. It's like my head on this end, your head on that end. Can we fit? Can we do this? Let's lay right here. But we have a couch, and it's really cool to have a couch outside and the table outside and the water. so many things. So, on that note, we're at 15 minutes. I'm going to have to say goodbye. Laugh today, ho ho ha ha ha, pat yourself on the back, give yourself a little love, give yourself a little twist. I am making pouches. This is for my mother's deck. This is my animal deck. These are my wisdom cards. Then we have a psychic tarot. We have flowers. Oh my gosh. We have magical mermaids and dolphins. Oh, and this is one of my favorite ones. We have goddesses. And these are super cute. I've been busy sewing. Oh, there's another one. Healing with the angels. Busy sewing, making things. If you're depressed, do some art. There's no way someone can be sad. Even if you're sad, make art. Color. Get some crayons and a piece of paper and just make art or sew by yourself. Look at all of these colors that I have to sew with. Get yourself a needle. Get yourself a piece of thread. When we were little, we used to sew things into paper. Like, seriously, that's like so kindergarten. But you sew things in paper, like construction paper. Wow. And you make something. And it's a great meditation too. If you are sewing, all you have to focus on putting the needle through, and you can make a design. But sewing, painting, something that takes your mind off what's going on out there, takes your thoughts away to being in the present moment, do it. Do it. Because a lot of people say that they can't meditate. That's only because they sit down and their mind's going and going and going, and then you realize you're like, oh, I'm sewing, and you're just so totally focused on, oh, 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 oh. Sometimes I mess up. Well, a lot of times I mess up. Everything I've made is an experiment, and I really have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of like, maybe that'll work. Let's try this. And it works. It works for me. I have beautiful pouches for all of my cards, and I'm so happy. And the cards are so happy. They're so happy. They're like, you got me out of the dirt, man. Thank ya. And so today's a buffet. What are you going to pick off the table of the buffet? Something that you've never had before, or something you have had before. You're like, hey, I'm going to have that again. But remember, everything in life is a buffet. And if you like what I say, cool. If it resonates with you, awesome. I still would really love to do cards with people. And if you have something going on and you want to phone me up, you can find my phone number on Facebook, or message me. Like I said, I haven't been on social media since Monday, but and everyone's in this space of instant gratification. Your phone dings. Who's that? Something comes up. Who's that? We gotta get out of the space of instant gratification and go back to the space where when there was a phone on the wall and you were, say, not home, and you didn't get the phone call, and then they might call again and you are home, and then we added answering machines, and then we added the service right to the phone, and now there's texting. So try and not be in a space of instant gratification. So if you text someone and they don't text you back immediately, they're busy. Or if you get online and all of this instant gratification, you just need to come away from that. Okay, now we're at 19 minutes and 1932. That was a good year for someone, right? So again, my name's Saratina. This is my YouTube channel. If you find anything I say interesting and would like to share, please share. I'd love that. And we'll see you later. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Make it a great day.